Link. I came because there's something I failed to give you. Please, take it. Energy Cell. A gift from a Zonai construct, designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. What I've just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right now. Or right here. However, I have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. I hope that the energy cell I provided is useful to you. I will check it out in a moment. First, I want to figure out what this is. A chest. Yeah, they could have just repurposed the same abilities, and it's interesting that they chose not to. Alright, the cave system we're going to is over here. Looks like I have no problem getting over there. Haha! It's cool to see them fighting each other. It's not just everyone against Link. Is there anything exciting up here? It didn't look like it. No. Just stands out. Stamella shrooms, I'm familiar with those. Okay. We've got another chest and another bunch of goons. Come on. Got him in the eye. You gonna look over this way? No? Good. And one more. I do not like that giant door on a stick you're gonna swing at me. It thinks there's still other enemies. Because I didn't get the thing about the chest being unlocked. Unless that chest didn't require these enemies being killed. Grab another shield. And I'm wondering if my rock hammer has durability still. Because it seems more durable than the stick would have been on its own. Soldier Reaper. A tree branch with an added grip. An excellent balance. Use it and use it as a weapon. That's what the glow on the outside means. It's a emerged weapon. So these axes are a stick with an axe head glued onto them. Interesting. Well, let's drop you. And then I get that. That's a neat concept. So these parts we've been getting, the horn, the soldier construct horn, those are things that I could merge onto my weapons to make new swords and whatnot. How would I go about doing that on my own? Because at some point, I'm going to need to quickly craft a weapon, I'm sure. And that's the point, is that I won't run out of weapons. I hope. So if I equip, say, this stick, and then I grab this, amiibo right there. No. Do I have to drop it? So we'll drop... I intended to drop one of these. Oh, wrong button. Drop that. Did it drop all of them or just one? Just one. Perfect. So then we fuse onto the wooden stick. And now I have another one of these. I get how this works. I infused to equipable, and it's gone. I don't like when they give me messages, but then get rid of them really fast. Bright bloom seeds. A seed that's often found in caves or wells. When struck, it will take root and bloom, giving off a faint light from a small flower. Goodbye, keys. Let me get my hammer back. Rock salt and flint. I know those materials. Hello, thing. You are defying gravity. And it makes me uncomfortable. Are you friendly? Hard to tell. You're not attacking me yet. Unless those bubbles you spat out are attacks. I mean, you're certainly not stopping me from getting around, so I don't see a need to. No, even that didn't attack or hurt me. You're just a weird thing. Nope. Let's kill another one of you. Do some mining. Amber. That is not what amber used to look like. Did it give me any information? It did give me information about the amber. Decorations and crafting. Okay. Not anything like it's cool to use as weapons for X reason or something. Ruby. Nice. And a whole bunch of flint. Okay. I'm just gonna leave this guy alone. I see no reason to attack him if he's not trying to hurt me. Or at least doing such a poor enough job of it that I don't think he's trying to hurt me. Archaic tunic. Old-fashioned upper body wear. It's got some holes, but the soft cloth feels good to the touch. It's hard to keep it wrinkle-free. Okay. So now we've got a full archaic set besides headwear, which I assume there might be somewhere. So we've got a bunch of constructs here. And you again. I'll talk to you first, Raru. The steward constructs were the first to be built. After that, we crafted others suited to different roles. Culinary constructs, maker constructs, you'll find all sorts of them still active in this place. Some became so skilled within their specialties that they surpassed us. We began to learn from them instead. You should take time out to talk to them. They can teach you many things you might not yet know. Alright, but first I gotta smash all these boxes. It does seem that these crafted weapons last longer than just the sticks and stuff on their own. Alright. The rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold indefinitely. This is ordinarily where we send resources across the river. The only silver lining is that the Zonai devices are undamaged. Zonai devices? Ah, it seems you do not know of Zonai devices. They are necessities around here. Allow me to explain. This green thing is called a Zonai device. The one you see here is a fan. You can produce wind on demand by striking it. They are self-evidently used. We have a variety of Zonai devices for multitudinous purposes. Using Zonai devices does require energy. An external energy cell will be necessary in your case. Ah, you have one already. That is a relief. But perhaps a refresher explanation is in order. An energy cell stores the energy required to use Zonai devices. Its energy will replenish automatically while Zonai devices are not in use. Its capacity is not unlimited. Use the energy contained within wisely. Otherwise, you may run out at an inopportune moments. Pardon the long explanation, it does not change our need for a raft. Zonai devices are extremely useful. Think creatively, and you will find many ways to employ them. The rafts are broken. The Zonai devices will be useless until they are fixed. Zonai devices? Yes. They are tools that we employ. Do you not know of them? They are necessities here. I recommend that you learn how to use them. Though I cannot teach you, I am occupied with figuring out how we can possibly make repairs. Ask the construct next to the fan for more information. And you. These river rafts are seriously damaged. They may be beyond repair. This could present a problem. Alright, so we have 3 fans? What are you? You are nothing. You just look like a thing. And I see these flat stones and I'm like, oh yeah, I just need to use stasis and then knock them aside. There's a 4th one. We have 4 fans. And all of you. What's your deal? Unless those are the rafts in question that they're talking about. And they're not talking about just like wooden rafts. Where am I even trying to get to? Across this lake maybe? Yeah, I think I'm trying to get that way. No, not that. We want this. So if we grab this and rotate it here and then attach it. Do the same thing with this one. Just to make sure I have a larger platform to work with. Ah, we may have need of these parts. There are more materials near the water available for your use. Alright, fine. So if I rotate you... and attach you... I'm just guessing here, but that's kind of the point, I'm sure. Oh no! Then we get on, and then they say I strike it, and it activates. Oh, I totally placed that the wrong direction. I know how fans work. Yeah, have it blow away from me. That works a lot better. There we go. Wow, this battery does go down pretty quick. Oh, are you going in this direction? The mountain path is extremely, especially rugged. You must take your environment into account when traveling. I've developed guidelines for traveling this mountain path. Shall I tell them? Let's hear them. Very well. Fire is a crucial tool when traveling the mountain path. A fire can be used either to cook or to warm yourself. How do I start a fire? I recommend using flint as a fire starter. Place flint next to a bundle of wood, then strike it with a metallic or stony weapon. This is my recipe for fire. There are several other methods, but it is best to internalize the basics first. Would you like to hear about cooking? Yeah. You can cook anytime and anywhere. All you need is a pot with a lit fire. One method of cooking is simply to throw random ingredients into the pot. Others are more careful. This is the best way to make meals that can warm you up. Other effects are also possible. Insects and monster parts are not edible. You don't cook horns or guts with food. Save these parts as materials for elixirs. Elixirs are also helpful in the mountains. They are an alternate way to warm your body and recover stamina. The first step in all cases is to start a fire. That is all I can tell you. Take care. Alright. Grab all the things. So presumably it's going to get cold. Yeah. So I need to make food for cold temperatures. I'm assuming those fire things I got will work. So let's drop a flint. Wrong button. I don't know why I keep thinking X is on the left. Probably because I've been using the Xbox controller in my other games. Drop a flint. And then strike. Yeah, can I move you over here? Is there wood under that? Like, does that count as being wood under it? Yes, it does. Oh dear, put that away. So then if I go to my ingredients, heating properties improve blood flow, raise attack power and high temperatures. Okay, what about these stam bulbs? Restore stamina. Makes sense. Well, let's hold that and say one of these. Yeah. And cook them. Should have, yep, good health restore and hot weather attack. Hot weather attack is not heating me up, I assume. Alright then. I kept implying that it's going to get colder, and I need to account for that. Goodbye to you. And what I really wanted this for is this. Huh. There we go. Where did that get me? Okay. Zonai charge. Use the power source. Use it to recover a small amount of power for a Zonai energy cell. Interesting. Is there just this single balloon? Okay. Easy, Korok. You found me. Bye-bye. I don't think I can climb up there. It's awkward. I don't think I should fall down here. Very awkward. Well, hopefully you've got some good stamina, Link. The battery is the size of a couple of D cells and pushes you across the lake. That battery is dangerously energy dense. Yep. And meanwhile, I'm just like, it's not enough power. Look like the belt could hold 8 of them, so when do I get more? Ow. Ow. Alright, let's switch to a faster weapon. The much smarter choice. And I'm wondering if they're going to go with 4 orbs to upgrade your health and stamina again, or if they're going to change it up. Those look like those rock monsters. Do we have... No, never mind. Minecarts. Definitely not monsters. Okay. I can take these guys out to get another chest. Oh. Let's grab a new bow. Ow. Tried to dodge that one. These guys have equipped items. Oh, first death. How far back is it gonna put me? I need to get better at dodging. By better at dodging, I mean I need to dodge. Okay. Let's switch out to this weapon. Alright. Thankfully not that far back. Oh, did I already get... Was it here? No. Yeah, down there was where we got to that chest and the hole in the ground and all that. Just want to make sure I didn't forget that. Okay, so same thing here. We've got these guys. One of them was able to equip items onto themselves. That one. Man, he has a lot of health. Ow! Where on earth did you come from? There. He's taken care of. Now it's just you and me, punk. Whoa. You've got a long-range attack. That's not fair. Ow. Oh well. Good enough. Rusty broadsword, old wooden bow. Might as well grab it. Ooh, what is this? Rusty shield. Definitely don't need. The bell indicating the time is an interesting idea. What melee weapon am I spotting? Oh, barrel club. No, I don't need that. I'm glad there are lots of arrows, because that was a big problem I had in Breath of the Wild, is I just never had enough arrows. And I'm hoping that's not just a tutorial thing. Opal. I don't know if all that was worth going through that just for an opal. Oh yeah, that's the club, not a barrel anymore. Alright, so obviously what they want me to do is put one of these mine carts on the track, attach a fan to it, and then sail down the track. That is very dark. I'm unhappy about that. These said something. Seed that's found in caves or wells, when struck, it will take root and bloom, giving off faint light. Okay. So we drop one of them. Wrong button. We drop one of them and then strike it. I see. Does it create darkness when I pluck those? A little bit, yeah. Please, Link, strike it. Link? There we go. Oh, you're friendly. Alright, I'm gonna eat some food. So yeah, that didn't change my heat tolerance as I expected. This cave is especially dark. You will need a light in order to proceed to the mining site ahead. Do you have any bright bloom seeds? Bright bloom seeds? Ah, you do not know of them? The glowing flowers there are bright blooms. They shine very brightly. Many use them as illumination in dark places. These bright blooms grow natively in caves such as this one. The cave has been picked mostly clean of them. That is because it is especially dark. The seeds were often necessary. I am posted here to provide a reminder to bring bright bloom seeds. By the way, did you know bright blooms require a stimulus to blossom? Striking a bright bloom seed or attaching it to an arrow will cause it to activate on impact. Oh. The bright blooms you see growing there is no different. I caused it to blossom. It will generally be in your best interest to use bright bloom seeds in dark places such as this. Attaching them to arrows, I had not considered that. Neat. That's a cool mechanic. I don't want... Nope. Pull out the bow. Now pull out your weapon, and I can switch to the hammer. Zonite. An unusual mineral that has many purposes. Ancients extracted energy from it and refined it for their crafting of weapons and armor. Well, let's make sure to grab all of it we can. Zonai charge. Man, I'm never going to use those Zonai charges. Like, standard video game mentality of you never use your potions or whatever and just hold on to them because I might need them later. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with those. Alright. You don't mind if I steal your Zonai, right? Excuse me? That Zonai is already slated for processing. It would pose difficulties for me if you took it for yourself. Zonite. Oh, are you unfamiliar with it? This is the Zonite I mentioned. It is a unique mineral that can be mined far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it on this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance into other materials. Zonai is processed by smelting it into a furnace. It is thereby converted into materials with useful properties. A few such materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Thank you for your patience. I will now explain what sort of materials the ore can be processed into. Zonai technology is typically powered by Zonai charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting Zonite into other useful materials in this way is called processing. Zonai charges. Zonai charges are what power Zonai devices and constructs. A charge can be consumed to replenish your energy cell. Do you need anything else explained? Crystallized charges. Crystallized charges are a solidified form of a Zonai charge. We mainly use them as raw materials in the construction of energy cells. Please visit anytime you require processed materials. And you don't want me to steal your Zonite? Haha. Alright. What about this stuff? I can buy them for Zonite. A fragment of crystal made by condensing Zonai charges processed from Zonite, said to be used for energy cell improvement. Use it to recover a small amount of power for energy cells. So these don't recover. 2 to 1 and 3 to 1. Okay. No, let go, Link. Oh, there goes my hammer. I probably have another stick. And I do. Thick sticks or long sticks. Or the rusty broadsword. We'll grab that. And then fuse it to this. No. Fuse to this. Wrong button. I'll get there. Ah, not nearly as good of a hammer. Takes multiple swings. Let's give you guys some light, because I'm a generous guy. So what are these? Ah, I've not given permission to take those. Could it be that you've forgotten to bring Zonai capsules? Zonai capsules? You've forgotten yours, or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Zonai capsules are a convenient means of carrying portable Zonai devices. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. Fans times 3. Okay. So we can just carry around some of these Zonai parts. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonai devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me for any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. The spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget them again. Remember that a device cannot be put back into its capsule. Think carefully before deploying one from your pouch. Interesting. So once used, they're gone. This is a terrible hammer compared to my previous hammer. Granted, it used a boulder rather than a small rock. And I'm gonna steal this. I must protect myself. Sorry. I wasn't attacking you. At least not trying to. This cave previously had ample resources. It is gradually yielding less and less. That is why I require support, but my requests have so far gone unanswered. I must therefore continue to mine without resting. Well, that's sad. You should get adequate rest. Ah. No, do not attach a minecart to your weapons. That would be silly. Let's grab the minecart. There. I could either run back and grab one of those fans that's just lying there, or to save time, use one of my capsules. Because I don't want to use one of my limited supply of capsules, and there are nearby fans that I know of, I'm just going to run back. It won't take too long. Hello, friend. If I was in an area where I didn't know where fans were, I would just use one. They're right here. It's a bit farther than I was remembering, but not a big deal. Here we go. Now we grab this. I can't run with it. Whatever, it's fine. Just watching them freak out. I must protect myself. It's like, I'm not attacking you. Alright, we're almost back. Let's make sure to face it the correct way this time. There we go.